What if I told you that while you're sleeping, AI is quietly taking over one of crypto's fastest growing sectors? We're talking about billions in volume, institutional interest heating up, and infrastructure being built right now that most people won't notice until it's too late. Here on FireHustle, we're front running this just like we did with AI agents. If you blink, you'll miss it. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications on because we're about to break down alpha that most people won't see coming. In this video, I'm pulling back the curtain on a narrative that's flying way under the radar, but the smart money is already positioning. I'll break down why this trend is set to flip the script on how we predict and benefit from crypto's volatility. Then I'll walk you through the infrastructure that's being built in the shadows right now and reveal the projects that are sitting right in the middle of what could be a multi-billion-dollar shift. You're looking at the picks and shovels while everyone else is still arguing about which mountains to climb. By the end, you'll have a clear map to front run one of the biggest rotations of this cycle. If that sounds like alpha you've been hunting, then hit the like button now and let's jump in. But before we do, I have to say this. I am not a financial advisor and nothing I share in this video is financial advice. Crypto is very risky. Yes, you can make money, but you can also lose it all. So always do your own research and only put in what you can afford to lose. This is all for education and to help you think smarter about the crypto space. Okay, with that being said, let's get real for a second. If you caught my last video on prediction markets, you already know this space is exploding. Poly market hitting billions in volume, retail pouring in, the whole ecosystem waking up. But here's what I didn't cover and what most people still aren't seeing. The next wave isn't just about more people betting on outcomes, it's about AI taking over the entire prediction market infrastructure. We're talking AI generating the odds, AI verifying the results, and AI agents placing the bets faster than any human ever could. This is where prediction markets go from hot narrative to absolute powerhouse. And right now, some major crypto AI projects are positioning themselves to own this entire vertical. Why does this matter now? Well, prediction markets are projected to hit $95 billion in 2035. But here's the kicker. Most of that growth won't come from retail manually clicking buttons. It'll come from AI agents operating at scale, processing billions in bets autonomously. Now it's about who builds the smartest AI systems to dominate this space. Some projects are already way ahead. Before I reveal the real alpha here, let's take a quick break. This video is sponsored by Outside the Box Capital, and today we're talking about oncolytics biotech. Here's something wild. What if we could turn viruses, the things that make us sick, into tiny assassins that hunt down cancer cells? That's exactly what oncolytics biotech is doing. Their approach is called oncolytic virus therapy. Think of it like this. They're programming viruses to be like smart missiles. These viruses ignore your healthy cells completely, but when they find a cancer cell, they lock onto it, destroy it, and then alert your immune system to join the fight. It's like having a security system that not only spots the intruder, but calls in backup. Their lead treatment, Palerio Rep, is showing some real promise in clinical trials for some of the toughest cancers out there. Just recently, they reported clinical data showing response rates more than double the current standard of care in certain cancer types. The medical community is watching closely, and there are major FDA milestones coming up that could move this forward. Want to learn more? Well, check out the link in the description or pinned comment below. Big thanks to Outside the Box Capital for sponsoring this video and introducing us to companies pushing the boundaries of cancer treatment. Now, let's get back to it. But here's the alpha. A rising tide lifts all boats. Intercontinental Exchange invested $2 billion in Polymarket, valuing the company at a whopping $8 billion. Prediction markets are the tide that's going to lift everything in the ecosystem and beyond. And this is going to tie into everything hot. Real-world assets, AI agents, DeFi, and more. In this bull run, when Bitcoin dominance dips further and money flows to alts, AI within prediction markets sit at the perfect sweet spot. So there it is. That's your alpha. Spot the opportunity early and take advantage of the infrastructure layer before the crowd figures it out. And here's the thing. While most people are just now waking up to prediction markets, we've been tracking the infrastructure play for months inside the FireHustle VIP Discord. We spotted the AI agent integration thesis early, mapped out the Oracle dependency before Chainlink's Polymarket partnership was announced, and we're already positioned on the ecosystem plays that most people won't hear about until it's too late. That's what happens when you're in the room where the real research is happening. The YouTube videos give you the big picture, but the VIP Discord is where we dissect every layer, track wallet movements, catch airdrops before they're announced, and capitalize on narrative shifts while they're still forming. And look, the feedback has been absolutely amazing. Everyone is loving the group, and you can see it for yourself. If you're serious about front-running the next wave of the cycle, that's where you need to be. The link is in the description down below. Come and see what we're building. Now back to the infrastructure. So to really capitalize on this, you need to understand the layers powering AI-driven prediction markets: trust and execution. They're the two sides of the same massive narrative. So let's break down each piece, starting with the trust layer. So this is where one of the most important projects in all of crypto comes in: Chainlink, or Link. Chainlink is the most battle-tested Oracle network in the industry, delivering real-world data onto the blockchain without manipulation. For AI prediction markets, Link is absolutely critical. When an AI agent places $1 million bet on an election outcome, how do you settle it fairly? Well, that's where Chainlink comes in. Its decentralized oracles pull live results, whether that's election data, sports scores, or anything else needed, and deliver it onto the blockchain instantly. Because the data comes from multiple independent sources, it's nearly impossible to manipulate. In September, Chainlink partnered with Polymarket and settled $250 million in bets across 50 markets. Disputes dropped by 40%, and winners got paid out in seconds. Without Link, AI agents can't trust the outcomes they're betting on, and the whole system just falls apart. You can have the smartest AI predictions in the world, but if you can't verify what actually happened, none of it works. This infrastructure could earn $50 million in fees from prediction market bets by year end alone. Link is positioned as the industry standard for settling outcomes at scale. So now that we have the trust layer covered, let's take a look at the execution layer. I have something new for you here called the Talus network. Talus runs on the Sui blockchain, built specifically for AI agents to compete and operate autonomously. It's still in testnet right now, with mainnet launching Q1 2026 and token generation expected before the end of the year. In prediction markets, Talus is where AI agents actually participate. These bots battle each other, placing bets using real-time data from the intelligence and trust layers. September, the testnet ran over 15,000 agent competitions with 85% accuracy, wagering $2.5 million in test funds. Here's why the backing matters. Talus raised $3 million in February 2024, led by Polychain Capital, the same VC behind Solana and Chainlink. Then in November 2024, another $6 million seed round, again led by Polychain, with Animoca Brands and Foresight Ventures jumping in. By September 2025, they closed a $10 million extension, bringing in Sui Foundation plus angels from NVIDIA and IBM, companies with serious AI credibility. Polychain betting twice shows conviction, while NVIDIA and IBM involvement signals real-world AI integration potential. Within the prediction markets narrative, Talus covers the autonomous agents part, where AI makes split-second moves no human can match. As prediction markets scale to billions in daily volume, agents will dominate the action, and Talus is building for that future. So here's how it all comes together. Two key layers powering this entire space. Chainlink is verifying outcomes with the decentralized oracles, and Talus is automating things at scale with AI agents. Right now, they're being integrated live, and this is why you need to diversify within the narrative, not on random trending coins. Find the narratives and then target the key players within those narratives. Link is a blue chip play with billions in market cap. Talus is a VC-backed utility token that hasn't launched yet. But with Polychain, Animoca, and angels from NVIDIA and IBM behind it, it has serious institutional conviction. But the prediction markets rabbit hole goes deeper. There's an entire ecosystem of brand new projects forming around Polymarket: infrastructure, DeFi integrations, analytics platforms, trading tools, AI agents. These are higher risk, early stage plays that could explode or go to zero. We're tracking all of these in real time inside the FireHustle VIP Discord. Now, let's talk about the risks. The elephant in the room is regulatory uncertainty. A lot of jurisdictions still view prediction markets as gambling, which could mean bans or restrictions. But prediction markets function as information markets with proven accuracy. Plus, decentralization makes them pretty much impossible to shut down. This is how prediction markets scale from billions to hundreds of billions. The smart money is already positioning. This is only one small piece of the prediction markets puzzle. And I'm planning to drop more videos that dive deeper into the trenches. If you want more videos like this, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next one. Everything in crypto is time sensitive, so subscribing is your best free investment in the most up-to-date information. And if you want to go even deeper, then come and see what we're breaking down every day in the FireHustle VIP Discord. The link is down below. And before I sign off, remember this video is for educational purposes only and not financial advice. Always do your own research before deciding to invest. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.